Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hey everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to episode 674 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, Canon has reported its Q2 financial results. CryptoStar is expanding its hash rate and power capacity in Alberta, Canada, and LNK Global has started the approval processes for 3 sites, also in Alberta, Canada. But just before we get into the show today, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Clean Tech and Climate Change podcast, the Cannabis podcast, as well as many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. Alright, so Canon Inc., which trades on the Nasdaq as CAN, has reported its unaudited financial results for the second quarter ended June 30th, 2021. Highlights include 5.9 million terahash per second of total computing power sold. This is a 126.9% increase over the same period in 2020, and total net revenues of $167.5 million US. This is the strongest quarterly sales in the firm's operating history. Nangang Zhang, the chairman and CEO of Canon, commented, quote, "Despite unexpected regulatory policy dynamics and Bitcoin price volatility, we achieved record high top-line results as we delivered a robust 5.9 terahash per second of computing power to our clients. During the second quarter and recently, we also secured substantial pre-orders thanks to the effective execution of our strategies, including business development in the overseas markets, institutional client relationship building, and strengthening our supply chain." End quote. CryptoStar Corp., which trades on the TSXV as CSTR, has announced that it is expanding its self-mining hash rate and power capacity in Alberta, Canada. Highlights include the execution of equipment hosting agreements for an aggregate mining capacity of 27 megawatts, expected to contribute up to $9.6 million in annual hosting and power revenues for the company, with hosting services in Alberta, Canada expected to start in the fourth quarter of 2021. CryptoStar's president and CEO David Jellens said, quote, "We are continuing to see unprecedented levels of demand for power and hosting services from international mining organizations, and we are looking forward to taking full advantage of our power supply agreement in Alberta, Canada, at amongst the lowest power rates available in North America." End quote. LNK Global Technologies, Inc., which trades on the CSE as LNK, has started engineering, procurement, and regulatory approvals for 30 megawatts for 3 sites in western Alberta, Canada. This will give LNK and its partners the capacity to operate over 9,000 machines, which will create a consistent revenue stream. The company's CEO, Stephen Jenkins, said, quote, "Being flexible and mobile allows us to relocate operations when deemed necessary, whether for technical, social, environmental, or financial reasons. This is the case at present, where 3 operations are expanding to 5. With market conditions where they are, there is an opportunity to modify our infrastructure inventory so that we can take advantage of demand to improve cash flow and improve our financial model moving forward." End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website. And this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss of investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available.